Hello, I hope you're doing well. Look at this speaking score from 56 to 79 in 1 month. PTE coaching at its finest. So how did Ramesh, a student of mine, manage to improve his speaking score from 56 to 79 in just 1 month? This is a very important video that all of you should watch, and probably you can use the tips and the hints that I will discuss in today's video in your next attempt, and hopefully you'll be all good when it comes to the speaking section. So how did Ramesh improve the speaking score from 56 to 79 in 1 month? As you can see, he gave the test back in the 20th of December last year, and his speaking score unfortunately was only 56, missed it big time. And then he joined my coaching program, and after 1 month of preparation, he gave the test 3 days ago, and yes, you can see that his speaking is 79. Bingo. What happened? How did we manage to do this? The best way to answer that is by reading and checking the review that Ramesh gave me on Facebook, because this will shape the flow of today's class. If I jump into the middle of the review here, you can see that he said I worked on the speech rate, pitch, clarity, pronunciation, how to articulate the words, fixing the pitch, and the templates, fixing the template to adjust him. Let's have a look and start talking about those points one by one. Speech rate, as you see here, he said that I worked on his speech rate. What is a speech rate? So a typical speaking rate for English is 4 syllables per second. Like, it refers to how fast or quick you speak the word itself. Fast speaking could affect the clarity and the intelligibility of the spoken words. Take a look at this word, responsibility. You can't treat and read this word the same way you read the word table. Table. Table has got 2 syllables. Table. It has to be a bit fast and quick. But responsibility, you're looking at 6 syllables. You have to take some time. Yeah? So the speech rate refers to how quick you are speaking. If you are speaking too fast, your words could not be understandable by the other speakers. Yeah? The words themselves should not be spoken too fast or too quick. They should follow the rule, 4 or 5 syllables per second, for example. So if the word has too many syllables, you take longer time to speak it out. If the word has less or fewer syllables, you take less time to speak it out. Or the word characteristics, you're gonna take longer time, yeah? And window, shorter time, yeah? So the speech rate or the speaking rate doesn't refer to oral fluency. Oral fluency means, by the way, the smoothness of expression, like how do you move from one word to another, yeah? It refers to the pauses you are given between the words. While the speaking rate refers to the number of syllables you are speaking within one word itself. So make sure you do follow this tip. And I have already talked about it in one of my videos about the word stress. So make sure you get back to that and don't mix between the speech rate and the oral fluency. Oral fluency is to move smoothly from one word to another. The speaking and the speech rate means to speak 3 to 5 syllables in 1 second. The more the syllables, the more the time you spend to clear the word out. And this is something I had to work on with Ramesh, because somehow he was speaking the words too fast, dropping the syllables and misrepresenting some words. That's number 1 done. Number 2, pitch. That's one of the most important issues that we did work on. So the pitch refers to the relative highness or lowness of a tone. I will not talk about the frequency and the hertz and make it difficult for you. Just straight to the point. The pitch is a correlation between the tone and the intonation. Speaking at a high pitch could lead to a distortion. Speaking at a low pitch could lead to an unrecognized content. So you need to speak in a way that the computer could recognize your content properly without being too loud. Because if you are speaking with a very high pitch and very loudly, the stress of the words would be different. The sounds of some letters or some words will be different, and this is where the computer will not recognize the words as they must be recognized. If you are speaking as a very low pitch, the computer will not be able to catch your voice, and in both cases your speaking will be hampered. So in this case, If a student is speaking too loud at a very high pitch, I have to train him and teach him how to bring the tone lower. And if a student is speaking at a very low pitch, I have to train and teach him how to bring your tone higher. And this is a very complicated process. And there are some tips which I discuss in my classes. Hopefully in the next video I will illustrate it. But just keep in your mind, if you have a very high pitch, a very high tone, a sharp tone, this must be brought down so that your speech becomes smoother and clear. And this is something we had to fix here. The other issues are related to clarity, pronunciation, and articulation. Clarity refers to the clear English sounds, she and see. Like some students from Nepal, for example, could struggle with this sound, she, see. So I have to fix this sound, sh, and this sound, s. Or wait and wet, wait, wet. Wait is a verb, wet is an adjective. Or seat, a noun, sit, a verb. So here we are looking at a long vowel sound, here we are looking at a short vowel sound. Or this one, pill and bill. Take a look. Pill, pill, bill. Pill, bill. So you see when I speak the word pill, the paper is moving or swinging. Why? Because there's some air coming out of my mouth, and this is an aspirated sound, the p, p, p. Or when I speak bill, if you put your hands here, you can feel some vibration. It's a voiced sound. So I have to teach him, and this is one of the methods. When you are mixing those sounds, I ask you guys to bring the paper and just do this exercise. Pill, bill. Pronunciation is related to word stress and sentence level stress. Those are on my channel, you can check them out. But for example, the sentence level stress, if you have a sentence like this, the table is located at the corner, you need to link the helping word to the main word and speak both of them as one word, putting more stress on the main word. Like it will sound like the table, the table is located at the corner. So instead of speaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words, you sound as if you are speaking 3 words. The table is located at the corner. The table is located at the corner. So please make sure to apply this tip. Link a helping word to a main word and put more stress on the main word. And this is how you will sound native-like speaker. The last one, articulation. It is the ability to move the tongue, the lips, the teeth, and the jaw. Yeah, this is something related to the physical ability. For example, I give this exercise to my students and I make sure they are practicing it on their own, because you will have to just do this for 3 minutes every day. La 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 la. Like you have to take a very deep breath, hold it, and just keep saying la 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 la, just using your tongue as much as you can. And once you run out of breath, you stop, you take another breath, and you do it again every day for 3 minutes. It will improve your ability to articulate the words and bring them out, especially if we mix the articulation with the speech rate, like responsibility. You will be able to articulate and speak the words clearly. That's another issue. The last issue, customized templates. Yes, guys, you read it right. I do customize a template for each student. At PTE Link, by the way, I don't have a fixed template. Yeah, I do customize it for you, for him, for her, and so on. Why? Because every student has an issue. So the template should make your life easier. I shouldn't give you a template that will jeopardize your score. I should give you a template that if you apply, your score will be it will be on fire. Yeah. So, for example, a student who is from the Middle East. Let's talk about the Middle East, like North Africa and Asia, for example. If this student has an issue with this sound, p, 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 I shouldn't give him a template that is full of p sounds. Like I shouldn't tell him the speaker provided, because he could not be able to say provided. He would say provided. Provided. It is provided. Yeah. So, or a student like in Ramesh's case, he's from Nepal. If he has an issue with the sound sh, sh, I can't give him a template full of sh sounds. The template must be customized to the student's abilities and needs. Or a student who has a flat tone, I shouldn't give him the popular template. I can see, I can see, I can see. And now all of you who are watching, you probably have used this template because it is the most popular in Australia and worldwide. Like in describe image. From the image I can see, I can see, I can see. Alright, mate, you already have a flat tone. And this template is asking you to repeat some words in the same pattern. I can see, from the image, I can see, from the image, I can see. So this will exacerbate the issue, will worsen the issue. Or in the retail lecture, you all know this template, yeah? The speaker talked about, he furthermore talked about, he talked about. So you are repeating the same pattern of words, and if you already have a flat tone, your tone will be more and more flat, and your score will go all the way down. At the end of the day, the template is here to help you, not to make your life difficult. And a coaching center or a PTE trainer who does not address those issues, I don't know, you should think twice before joining that coaching center or that trainer. And for example, a template should avoid having consonant clusters between the words. Imagine, guys, when I make a template for each student, I try to avoid the consonant clusters. For example, take a look here, the latest talk. So I have ST and T here, yeah? So this is a consonant cluster. So the consonant cluster will make you slow down to speak the word or the words together. The latest talk, the latest talk. There are some rules to apply here regarding connected speech, but I don't need to make my students struggle and teach them something extra, yeah? So I try to avoid having a template with consonant clusters sitting adjacently. Alright, so that's something, yes, I do. And yeah, Ramesh said I did adjust the templates to him so that he could easily smash it. And you can see from 56 to 79, that's a big deal. And finally, and most importantly, he already encouraged and motivated me. And he was referring to the video I have posted on my channel last month about the Australian dream. If you have not watched this video, I highly suggest you watch it again. And when you want to give up, remember why you started. This video will definitely boost up your motivation, and hopefully you will be able to crack your desired score the same way as Ramesh did. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'm more than happy to assist you. Bye.